Okay, so picture this. You're at school, you need to borrow a pen, and you say, "Can you give me your pen?" But everyone just stares at you. What did you do wrong? Nothing major, but you didn't sound natural. Today, Max and I are going to teach you 50 sentences that will make you sound like a real English speaker in class, with friends, and in everyday life. Trust me, after this lesson, no more awkward stares.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to our videos. You're listening to Mr. Englishman. I'm Max, and with me here is the always amazing Lily.
Thank you, thank you. And today we are so excited because we're covering something super practical. 50 sentences you can actually use every single day as a student.
Exactly. Not boring textbook stuff, real English, the kind you need in the classroom, in the hallway, at lunch, everywhere.
And by the end of this lesson, you're going to feel way more confident speaking English naturally. You'll know exactly what to say in common situations.
So, grab a notebook, get comfy, and let's jump in. Ready, Lily?
Let's do this.
All right, first up, classroom English. This is where students spend most of their time, right? So let's make sure you sound polite and natural.
Yes, let's start with asking questions. Imagine you don't understand something the teacher said. What do you say?
You say, "Could you repeat that, please?" Nice and polite.
Perfect. Or maybe you want it explained differently. You can say, "Could you explain that again?"
Love it. And here's one students forget. If you didn't hear something clearly, say, "Sorry, I didn't catch that."
Oh, that's such a natural one. "I didn't catch that" means you didn't hear it clearly. Super useful.
Now, let's say you want to ask the teacher to slow down. Don't say, "Speak slow." That sounds a little rude.
Right. Instead, say, "Could you speak a bit slower, please?"
Much better. Polite and clear. Okay, next situation. You need to leave the classroom. Maybe you need the bathroom or you forgot something.
You say, "May I go to the restroom?" Or "May I be excused?"
Yes, "May I be excused" is super polite and formal. Teachers love that.
They really do. Okay, now imagine you're late to class. What do you say when you walk in?
Easy. You say, "Sorry, I'm late." And if you want to explain why, you can add, "Sorry, I'm late. I missed the bus."
Perfect. Keep it short and honest. Teachers appreciate that.
All right, here's another one. You didn't do your homework. Oh no. What do you say?
Okay, be honest. Say, "I'm sorry, I didn't finish my homework." Or, "I forgot to do my homework."
Yep, and you can add a reason if it's true, like, "I was sick yesterday." But don't make excuses all the time.
Exactly. Now let's talk about asking for help. If you don't understand something, what's a polite way to ask?
You can say, "Can you help me with this?" Or, "I'm having trouble with this question."
Yes, "I'm having trouble with this" is a really natural way to say you're stuck. And if you want the teacher to check your work, say, "Could you check this for me?"
Love that one. Okay, moving on, let's talk about borrowing things.
Ah, yes. This is where students often sound too direct. Don't just say, "Give me your pen." Right. That sounds like a command. Instead, say, "Can I borrow your pen, please?"
Much better. Or if you want to be extra polite, "Could I borrow a pen?"
And when you return it, say, "Thanks for lending me your pen," or just "Thanks a lot."
Perfect. These little phrases make a huge difference. You sound friendly and polite.
Okay, one more classroom situation. Let's say you want to ask a question, but the teacher is busy. What do you do?
You say, "Excuse me, can I ask a question?" Or, "Sorry to interrupt, but I have a question."
Yes, "Sorry to interrupt" is so polite. Teachers really appreciate that.
All right, let's move to the next part, talking with friends.
Okay, now let's get into fun stuff. Talking with friends. This is where you can relax a little, but you still want to sound natural.
Exactly. So let's start with greetings. What do you say when you see a friend?
Easy. "Hey, what's up?" Or "How's it going?"
Yep, and if you want to be more casual, just say, "Hey, how are you?"
And your friend might say, I'm good, thanks. How about you?
Perfect. Now, let's say you want to make plans with a friend. How do you ask?
You say, do you want to hang out later? Or want to grab lunch?
Yes, hang out means to spend time together casually. Super common phrase.
And grab lunch means to go eat lunch together. Very natural.
Love it. Now, let's say your friend invites you somewhere, but you can't go. What do you say?
You say, I'd love to, but I can't. Then explain why, like, I have to study or I have plans already.
Exactly. I'd love to, but I can't is polite and friendly. You're not just saying no.
Right. Okay, now imagine you're with a friend and you want to suggest something, like going to a cafe.
You say, how about we go to that cafe? Or, why don't we check out that new place?
Yes, how about and why don't we are great ways to make suggestions.
Now, let's talk about agreeing and disagreeing with friends.
Okay, if you agree, you say, yeah, I think so too, or totally.
And if you disagree, be polite. Don't just say, no, you're wrong. Say, I'm not sure about that, or I see it differently.
Much nicer. Okay, here's another one. Let's say your friend tells you something surprising. What do you say?
You say, really? No way. Or, are you serious?
Yes, these show you're interested and surprised. Very natural. And if your friend tells you something sad, you can say, I'm sorry to hear that, or that's tough.
Exactly. It shows you care. Okay, one more. Let's say you want to compliment your friend. What do you say?
You say, I love your shoes, or you look great today. Everyone loves compliments. And you can also say, that's awesome, when they tell you good news.
Perfect. All right, now let's move on to everyday situations outside of school.
Okay, wait, before we go further, let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a store and didn't know what to say? Or maybe you wanted to order food but felt nervous?
Yeah, that happens to so many learners. But guess what? We're about to fix that right now.
Stick with us. In the next few minutes, you'll learn exactly what to say in shops, restaurants, and more. Let's keep going.
All right, let's talk about shopping. Imagine you're in a store looking for something. What do you say to the staff?
You say, excuse me, where can I find the shoes? Or, do you have this in a different size?
Yes, and if you're just looking around and the staff asks if you need help, you can say, I'm just looking, thanks.
Perfect. Now, let's say you want to try something on. What do you say?
You say, can I try this on? Simple and polite.
And when you're ready to pay, you say, I'd like to pay for this, please.
Exactly. Or just, I'll take this. Very natural.
Okay, now let's move to restaurants. This is super important. When you walk in, the host might ask, how many people?
And you say, just one, or two people, please.
Great. Then when you sit down, the waiter will come. If you're not ready to order, say, can we have a few more minutes?
Yes. And when you're ready, say, I'd like to order, please.
Perfect. Now, how do you order food politely?
You say, can I have the pasta, please? Or, I'll have the salad.
Exactly. And if you want to ask about something on the menu, say, what's in this dish? Or, is this spicy?
Great questions. And if you have allergies, say, I'm allergic to nuts. Does this have nuts?
Super important. Always ask if you're not sure. Okay, when you're done eating, how do you ask for the bill?
You say, can we have the check, please? Or in British English, can we have the bill, please?
Yes, both are correct. Just depends where you are. All right, let's do one more situation. Asking for directions.
Oh, this is useful. Let's say you're lost. You can say, excuse me, how do I get to the library?
Or, can you tell me where the nearest bus stop is?
Perfect. And if someone gives you directions, always say, thank you so much, or I appreciate it.
Yes, politeness always wins. All right, now let's do something fun, a quick practice round.
Okay, listeners, it's your turn. We're going to give you a situation and you say the sentence out loud. Ready?
Situation 1. You're in class and you don't understand something. What do you say?
Pause the video and say it out loud. Go ahead.
Okay, time's up. The answer is, could you explain that again? Or, I didn't catch that.
Nice. Situation 2. You're with a friend and you want to hang out. What do you say?
Pause and say it.
All right. The answer is, do you want to hang out later? Or want to grab lunch?
Perfect. Last one. You're at a restaurant and you're ready to order. What do you say?
Say it out loud.
The answer is, I'd like to order, please. Or, can I have the pasta, please?
Great job, everyone. Now let's quickly recap everything we learned today.
Okay, so what did we cover today? First, we learned classroom English. Things like, could you repeat that, please? And may I be excused?
Then we learned how to talk with friends. Phrases like, what's up? And do you want to hang out?
After that, we covered everyday situations, shopping, restaurants, and asking for directions.
And the big takeaway is this. Small, polite phrases make a huge difference. You don't need to be perfect. Just be polite and natural.
Exactly. And practice. The more you use these sentences, the more confident you'll feel.
All right, everyone, we're so proud of you for sticking with us through this lesson.
Seriously, learning a language is hard work, but you're doing amazing.
Now here's your homework. Pick 3 sentences from today's lesson and try to use them this week, in class, with friends, anywhere.
Yes, and tell us in the comments which sentence you used. We want to hear your stories.
And if you loved this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode.
Oh, and stay tuned. Next time, we're teaching you how to sound more confident when speaking English. You don't want to miss that.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone. Keep practicing, keep learning, and remember,
You're doing great.
see you next time.
Bye.